there, welcome back to Radcliffe Radio, where Radcliffe, for the first time, are playing as the champions of the Northern Premier League. They face up to the side with the worst record on the road, registering a mere 9 points out of a possible 57. So, Anton, I suppose this Radcliffe side have got to take confidence in that.
Yeah, you got to take confidence in it. You got to say, have to try and take advantage of it.
Fenton clips the ball into ball forward for Campbell, and then the skipper Thornhill tries to play it across the 6-yard box, but nobody there to tap it home, and maybe a slight let off for Radcliffe. But 𝗬𝗲𝘀 picks it up now on the left hand side, just in front of the dugout. Great feet from 𝗬𝗲𝘀 to bypass one and then bypass two before he's challenged allegedly
Fairly,
well.
Apparently,
and 𝗬𝗲𝘀 still coming forward, and then Thornhill is the guilty party on that occasion, as he initially rode the challenge from Thornhill, but he couldn't escape the second one and he was chopped to the floor. So Radcliffe have got a free kick. Lewis all the way back to Fenton. Fenton will clip the ball forward looking for Campbell, who gets underneath it, and it will break towards Barnes on this right hand side up against Thornley. Back inside for Jack Lewis, who's got a bit of space here before he finds Rev James, who shoots, and it's just over the top. It did get a deflection. Yeah, it took a deflection on the way through, so it'll be a corner kick for Basford. He might have
got away with that one. Maynard had him under a lot of pressure there.
Looked like it was going to just break for Radcliffe there, but it didn't in the end. Here's Thornhill up the other end, but he's well pressured by Thornley, but it breaks for Lewis in the middle of the park. Now Thornhill once again will thread the ball forward for Campbell. It's a great ball. It's a great sliding challenge that by Rick Smith. You've got to say, last-ditch defending there from Rick Smith, and it could have bounced anywhere, really, couldn't it? But thankfully, it bounced into the favour of 𝗬𝗀𝘀, who dove onto the ball and stopped it from
going for a corner in the end as well.
So another throw-in to take on that right-hand side for Thornley, level with the 18-yard line to Dudley. Dudley chests it back to Thornley. Thornley back to Adams. Adams will just play it into trouble, and Campbell will get underneath it, and Campbell was receiving a bit of a shirt pull, and process it's quickly taken by Thornhill to Rev James, who could be in, shoots it straight. It's a great save by 𝗬𝗀𝘀, who made himself big to close down the angle. Receives applause all round for that one. You have to say, it was a needless free kick to give away, really, and it looked
quite good being clean and fair on him.
Now Adams will spray it long. First time it's a great ball towards the right-hand side for 𝗬𝗀𝘀, who will retrieve it ahead of Fenton, who's coming in quite centrally now, looking to play it back inside. Clips the ball forward for 𝗬𝗀𝘀. Back to 𝗬𝗀𝘀, who strikes it, and it looks like it might go out for a throw-in.
It's going to be kept in play by James.
Towards the right-hand channel. Towards the right-hand touchline, sorry, I should say. Here's Jackson. Jackson in centrally finds Maynard. Maynard with a little bit of space, shoots, and it's a wayward one. A long way over and a long way wide.
He fires it towards halfway, left to centre. But it's going to be brought down by Jackson. Gets there ahead of the second challenge as well. Can drive forward now for Radcliffe towards the 18-yard box. Out wide to 𝗬𝗀𝘀 now. Just inside the penalty, looks to clip it in. It's charged down and played back to Adams. Now 𝗬𝗀𝘀 again. Toe pokes it straight into the hands of Preston.
Looking much more like the league champions that we came to expect. The ball is sent forward for 𝗬𝗀𝘀, who flicks it around the corner for the Fox in the box. Morgan straight into the gloves of Preston. Never really testing him that effort.
Yeah, straight down the barrel.
His own half. We'll take it now down the line looking for Campbell. It's headed on by Jackson though, and then it'll be cleared away by Smith. Stays in play. There's a few question marks as to whether that one did go out of play, but it didn't. And then Basford clear it themselves as well. And then Smith's underneath the clearance to 𝗬𝗀𝘀. It's a loose clearance by 𝗬𝗀𝘀. It sits up beautifully for Thornhill, strikes it, but in the end, it's a long way wide. Didn't really have the goal within his sight, did he? So I think that's almost what's thrown him off. Across for Thornley. Thornley back to 𝗬𝗀𝘀, who's stripped in all yellow today with his white glove and white boot combination. Will go long looking for Banj. It's headed away though by Wilder. Now breaks in the middle of the park for Thornhill. Modi hot on his case, and he picks up the ball on this right-hand side, bypasses the defender with ease, spreads the ball forward for 𝗬𝗀𝘀. He's got his head down, but he shoots, and it's in the back of the net, and it's Jordan Hughes, 24
goal of the season, and he breaks the Basford hearts. It's a fantastic ball initially by Isaac Money through the eye of a needle. Found Jordan Hughes descending down on the Basford goal, and Radcliffe do lead here in the opening 60 minutes. And you've got to say, it's been coming in the second half.
I mean, going off the start of this second half, obviously you missed the first 3 minutes or so of this second half, and Radcliffe were out on the front foot from early. You saw Jackson put a ball in early on, and the intent was put on there, and off the bench, Isaac 𝗲𝗀 to get an assist.
And well, that could be a goal that certainly tells a story at the top of the table. Towards the top of the table, Worksop Town have taken a 1-0 lead against playoff-chasing Warrington Rylands. Well, that could certainly help their chances, couldn't it?
For sure it can, but the corner's come in now. They look to drive it towards the edge of the area.
It's Thomas. Sends the ball back out to Thornhill. Brings it under control very nicely, you've got to say.
Yeah.
Before sending it in, it's a great header,
well.
you've got to say, to deny Fenton. At point-blank range, he tips it over the top, and he keeps Radcliffe's 1-0 lead alive.
I think that was the only saving grace for him. It's straight at him. If it's either side of him, it's a bit more of a struggle.
Because you're looking through bodies as well as that comes in, aren't you?
Indeed he is, as the next corner comes in, driven in once again.
Headed away by Smith, back in by Thomas, then headed away once again by Maynard, brought under control nicely by Barnes, who strikes it, and it's just over the top. Not a long way over.
And obviously with Bradford Park Avenue will be relegated.
Are they 3-1 now down?
Yes, they are, yeah.
So Preston with the ball, sends it out to 𝗲𝗀, heads it inside, but it'll only find Rick Smith forward for Hancock. And now Banj out to this right-hand side for Hume. Left-hand side, sorry, for Hume. But it's good work there by Basford. And 𝗲𝗀 will come away with the ball, but it's a loose pass by him, and Iyebo picks it up now, coming into the penalty area, still going towards the byline. Will deliver the ball in. It's a good ball in towards Banju, which challenged well, and then Mooney, and then it's just over the top by Jamie Morgan, who should have, could have, would have had his 11th goal of the campaign if he just kept his effort down. He's been forced out. We'll find Modi. Modi to Maynard. Maynard to Hume, who's already got 1 goal this afternoon. Can he add to his tally? He won't at the minute, it looks like. Sets it back to Thornley. Hume leaves it well, and then Modi across to Maynard, who was challenged, but challenged well. And Duxbury will try and retrieve possession, and he doesn't. He recycles the ball well. Still keeps hold of the ball. Deliver the ball in. It's a deep one towards Thornley at the back post, and he does. It's going to fall to Maynard, who strikes it just over the top. Sats up so beautifully for him, but almost too well.
Yeah, I was going to say almost too well, but not.
𝗲𝗀, but it's cleared long by Duxbury. Underneath it is Fenton, and then 𝗲𝗀, and then Barnes brings it under control very nicely before threading it forward for James, who's just inside the penalty area now, looking to get a shot off and goal, and does. It's a tame one once again for 𝗲𝗀, diving down to his left-hand side. Radcliffe half, as Thornhill delivers the ball in.
𝗲𝗀 came for it and missed
𝗲𝗀 punches it, and it's gone in. It's poked in by Basford, and Basford have got a late goal, which is going to certainly help their chances of remaining in the Northern Premier League for yet another season. Unsure as to who poked it home. It looked like 𝗲𝗀 did enough to punch it away, but Basford might have just nicked a late equaliser.
But they didn't get a winner.
And Stafford Rangers. And it does. And Basford a save for another season. And the fans are on the pitch celebrating the trophy lift here in Radcliffe. I think Basford are going to be equally as ecstatic as the Radcliffe fans, aren't they? I think they're going to probably join in the celebrations.
Embrace the fans.